Hey folks, good morning. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Beautiful day, beautiful every day. Everything's beautiful today. Uh, I want to talk about autism. What really is remarkable in my perception, okay, is that I have family members and friends who are in the autistic range spectrum. And what really is remarkable is how you really reflect on how people are, dependent on how you look at individuals. You really realize the type of people in this world when you come and meet individuals who are caring, compassionate, and everything in the world. A few years ago, when I was still a young man literally, but what really is remarkable when it comes to autism is how it has evolved in the minds of other people. But it's the compassion of how people treat each other. When I was a young man, I was blessed to have met and worked with Down syndrome children. And years afterwards, I've been blessed because I worked with them and the parents and the families of other individuals who are in the autism spectrum, Down syndrome, and learning disabled individuals. Because I'm one of those individuals, okay? What really is fascinating is how you treat people in these levels of individuality shows how we are as people, okay? Why am I talking about this? Because of certain people in the media, personal people in the social media spectrum who are able to criticize others while hiding their cowardly self. I am appalled when I hear people talk about individuals who have Down syndrome, who are autistic, who are learning disabled. What fascinates me is how incredibly callous these people are. I'm reading and listening to parents and friends and family members who are defenders of their family and friends who have Down syndrome, who have learning disability, who are in the autistic spectrum. People have the right to criticize each other. That's part of our liberties. But when people are able to butcher individual because of the way they look, the way they act, but when it comes to people like me who have that disability, who have that limitation, but when they start going after people who can speak for themselves, it's a different reflection. I have defended a lot of people who have autism, who have learning disabilities, who have Down syndrome and other disabilities. What really is amazing is how people run away real quick from me. I am flattered that people respect people who are able to stand up, but we as a community and society needs to stand up for these individuals. These are kind and loving individuals who are gifted for everything in the world. But there's individuals out there who are fearful, who are scared, because they know they're better off to have people who have caring souls. But these individuals don't have no caring souls. They like to butcher individuals' personality. They want to say this guy's this or this is that. If you hear somebody doing that to somebody, even if it's an elderly or especially a child or an elderly, stand up for them. A lot of these people, you might not think, oh yeah, it's their right. You're right, it's their right. But there is one's right to criticize any individual. But when you start criticizing and you go after people with malice, you lose your rights. That's the reality. People are scared to stand up for other people because they don't want to feel like they're intruding. In the respect, I have intruded in people's lives to stand up for them. I've stood up for elderly who's been pushed around. There was an elderly in the train. No one wanted to give her a seat. I gave her a seat, and I turned around and said, "You know what? You guys are pitiful. One day it's these people. One day it'll be you guys. Let's see how you guys reflect." And so on and so on. People are self-conscious of what other people look at them. But if you see people criticizing somebody, please help them. Stand up for them. Call the police if you don't want to, jump in there. They deserve a voice. I have special needs. I have learning disability, but I accomplished my goal because I perceive that everyone has the right to stand up and be counted. Autistic children, autistic adults, Down syndrome children, Down syndrome adults, learning disabled adults, learning disabled children, they have a voice. And let them be heard by our action. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give some hope and love to other people by standing up for them. If you feel I'm wrong to say that all of us need to stand up, then please tell me. Because I'll be honest with you folks, I'm always saddened when I hear somebody being butchered by individuals who have no moral value, but they are willing to criticize others because of their disability, their limitation, or anything like that. That is important perspective that we have to do, that we have to learn to work together. That's the only way we can win, and that win starts with us working together. So until later, take care, stay safe. I have to do some other work, and for now, keep smiling, okay? Good luck.